CLA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Magic getting off the bus earlier on. A sharp drag.
Well, guys, the Wizards.
David Thanks. Now the starting group for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3. And for the Wizards, Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the 3, the small forward. Wall, that's good. Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me harken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Well, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
Here's Vucevic. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Outside Bryant. It's stolen by Fultz. To the paint. It's stolen by Hachimura. Outside Beal. They get it back.
And the vertical of Wall, he gets off the floor fast to collect second chance opportunities.
Fultz looking around. Pass to Fournier. Isaac outside. Gordon inside. He's covered by Hachimura. Isaac misses. The Wizards have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game.
And floor spacing is key for any offense, and that's what makes having a center like Bryant so valuable.
Yeah, GA, his confidence from beyond the arc grows every year. Has a smooth shot release, nice touch, can pop it right over the top of pretty much any defender. He's only going to get better.
Here's Fultz after the made shot from Bradley Beal. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Isaac passes to Vucevic. 5 to shoot over Bryant, and it's Vucevic missing.
Golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
Now here's Beal. It's stolen by Fultz. And here's the fast break. Here's Gordon, and he converts the layup.
And everybody loves a big man that can pass. And Vucevic putting his vision on full display there.
And Beal kicks to Bryant. Back to Beal, and stolen by Fournier. And now Orlando on the break. Vucevic with it. Now Beal defending, kept alive. He goes up again, and it's Gordon missing.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Bryant gets a wide open look. Poked away, but they'll get another chance. Out to the wing. Here's Bonga. That one a little long. The Magic trail by 4. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Gordon, the pass to Fultz. Inside, Fournier. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Well, it was a career year for Evan Fournier, just at the right time. Opted out of his player option over the summer, and he was a free agent.
And Fournier proved that he can put up numbers. Aggressive looking to create with the ball in his hands. This team got a great weapon signing Fournier.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. Orlando also making some changes. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. Terrence Ross comes in for Aaron Gordon. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Augustine dishes to Bamba. And the rejection by Mahimi. Here's Payton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Evan Fournier. The Wizards shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
The first one falls. James Ennis, he'll check in for Fournier. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 1:19 left to play here in the first. Augustine with it. He dishes it to Bamba. Ross on the wing. It's taken away by Smith. And here we go. Washington fast break. Smith's running. Bertans kicks to Mahimi. Bertans against Ross. Smith the pass to Bertans. 6 on the shot clock. Brown finds Smith. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. Ennis with the ball. Brown's there. And Ross with the slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
And Washington has possession after the Magic pick up 2. Brown dishes to Mahimi. Back to Brown. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Here's Augustine. Here's Ennis. And so it's the Washington Wizards with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and we chatted with Bradley Beal recently, who touched upon the joy.
Being yourself, being.
Greg, it goes without saying just how important playing at home is.
It's a matter of pride, making your opponent feel uncomfortable. 2 advantages that erode when you lose in your own house.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Wizards, guys.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Orlando, the lengthy bigs inside, Isaac and Bamba. Terrence Ross is out there with Carter Williams, and it's Ennis in at the 3 slot.
Well, that's where Carter Williams is at his best, elevating nicely on these physical finishes. Nice toughness.
Carter Williams against Smith. The kick out to Brown. Pass to Wagner. Back to Brown. Bamba with the block.
And the giant wingspan of Bamba strikes again. Just fantastic at spiking shots in a variety of ways. Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
GA, he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
Second chance opportunity so big in this instance. They have to feel fortunate that they could extend that play.
Payton up top. He's covered by Isaac. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Washington making some changes. Bradley Beal comes in for Gary Payton. And it's John Wall in for Smith. And the Magic making a change here as well. Vucevic checked in for Isaac. How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Washington again turning it over.
And that's a gift if I've ever seen one. They've got to communicate much better out there.
Mahimi's checked in for Davis Bertans. Then for the Magic, Gordon's checked in for Bamba. Evan Fournier comes in for Ennis. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Ross. And that's a foul, and it's called on Troy Brown. That is his first foul of the game. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent, but 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those 2 guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Oh, look at him fly!
Get out the way!
Gotta enjoy watching Wall take flight. He's a sensational dunk artist.
There's the pass to Carter Williams. Kicks it to Gordon. Back to Carter Williams. There's the dish to Vucevic. Over Wall. Vucevic to the pass to Gordon. Here's Fultz. They grab their own miss. Back to Gordon. And taken away by Brown. And now here comes Wall leading the break. And the slam dunk by Wall.
He's a big-time athlete. Wall loves to attack in transition. Incredible speed into it.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Outside, Beal. Passes to Wagner. Down low. The kick out to Brown. Here's Beal. Rebound by the Magic. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play.
Well, you can't help but think of the dunk contest robbery with Aaron Gordon. Didn't receive max points on some of his dunks that clearly deserved it. Said he's done with the event after the last go. And I can't say I blame him.
Wall looking for an opening. Brown outside. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and it's Mahimi finishing it off.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Gets a hand on it, and it's put back in by Vucevic.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. Beal from deep three-point land. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Wagner's got his second basket.
Well, at almost 7 feet, Wagner can really own the boards. Grabs the rebound and finishes the play strong.
Pass to Carter-Williams. Fultz against Beal. Back to Carter-Williams. The basket good off the assist from Fultz.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Wall passes to Mahimi. Brown against Fournier. Outside, Beal. Shoots over Carter-Williams. Can't hit from 12. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. After the first 2 quarters of play, it's Washington in control. They have a 2-point lead. Kenny, give us your tip. And that'll do it for us, the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. An exceptional performance from John Wall.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. Mahimi is out there with Troy Brown. And it's Bryant in at the 5. That's the road for Scott Brooks getting going here in the second half.
Oh, man, his passing has evolved over the course of Bill's career. I mean, he's a solid distributor. Now, we expect him to make those type of plays all game.
Here's Fultz. Vucevic, and it's put back in by Vucevic. The Wizards with the lead. It's stolen by Fultz. Left side, Gordon. And that's a foul, and it's called on Troy Brown. That's foul number 2 for him. Brown against Fournier. Now here's Fultz. He's guarded closely.
Yeah, you have to remember how quick Wall is, especially on defense, where he can be a menace.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Back to Beal. It's stolen by Vucevic. It's stolen by Bryant. Mahimi kicks to Brown. Pass to Beal. Brown with it. Here's Bryant. Vucevic with the rebound.
the defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of
good one, yes,
reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
And a nice shot by Bryant.
What a headache, guard. Tall, mobile, plus can consistently hit that outside shot.
Augustine finds Ross. Great D that time from Beal.
He struggles with his finishes sometimes. I mean, it's kept him from being an elite player.
Fires from deep. No good that time. And so it's Ross. He brings it up for the Magic.
And we so often talk about the elite scoring, but Beal's playmaking is now reaching that same level.
Yeah, it just shows you how talented and unselfish he is. All he wants to do is win. I mean, that talent requires help from your teammates. So he uses his vision and instincts and ability to keep them involved.
Here's Gordon. Ross passes to Ennis. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Gordon kicks to Augustine. Just 5 on the clock. The Magic need to get a shot off here. The pass to Smith. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton.
The cleverness of Smith showing itself once again. Terrific at getting into the heart of the D and then cashing in.
Bamba passes to Ross. Back to Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. To the inside, stolen by Bamba. Oh, here we go with Gordon. Nobody back. And it's Gordon with the finish.
An extremely well-conditioned athlete. Gordon is an effective option on fast breaks.
To the right side. Bertines passes to Bonga. Here's Smith. Passes it to Bertines. It gets rebounded by Ennis. Orlando leading. Augustine finds Gordon. Good on the shot. 10 points for Aaron Gordon.
And there's just so much athleticism to Gordon's game. Good luck trying to contain him inside.
Out to the right wing. Down low. Bertans against Bamba. Bertines, the pass to Bonga. The Wizards with another miss. On offense, here are the Magic. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Gordon kicks to Augustine. 41 seconds left in the third. Ennis dishes to Gordon. Back to Ennis. It's stolen by Bertans. In transition, here come the Wizards. In a wide open look for Hachimura. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got 4 assists in the game. Pass to Ross. And he uses the glass on the layup. Ross has got 6 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Smith, the pass to Bertans. To the wing right side. Here's Bonga. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Smith. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
The resiliency of...
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Both free throws good from Smith. 6 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. It's stolen by Smith. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Orlando out in front. They're up by 2. And we're coming. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on the platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And so in the game for the Magic, Isaac and Vucevic down low. Fournier and Ross, they're the wings, and it's Fultz in at the 1 spot. Back to Isaac. To the middle, shot clock at 6. Here's Beal. Can't tie it up as that one misses.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's his first foul. And Orlando making a change here. Gordon's checked in. Outside Fournier. And he banks in the layup. And the Magic lead by 4.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Outside Beal. Looking to get it going. Banked in off the glass.
Beal is graceful on the drive. Clever at finding ways around the defense.
And it's Fultz with the ball for the Orlando Magic. Dishes it to Vucevic. He feeds it to Fournier. Count the basket. Fournier's got the lead back up to 4 now for the Magic.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Out left to the wing. The kick out to Wall. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
This is Bryant at his best, getting physical inside and drawing a good foul.
And he makes both free throws. Now here's Fultz. He dishes it to Fournier. Lets the 3 fly. That one doesn't drop. Now Washington takes it the other way. Here's Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Beal is so dangerous in the open floor. He can burn you with his speed and shooting in pretty much every way.
Fultz kicks to Gordon. Isaac against Hachimura. Fournier, that's for 2. And it's good off the back rim and in.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
It's Bryant, high post. Knocked loose. Isaac with the steal. Here's Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
Awesome focus from the crafty guard. Fultz relishing any opportunity he gets to take big shots.
Put that bucket in no time at all. And that's now 9 points for Bradley Beal.
And look, Beal is no stranger to these type of situations. In fact, he demands the ball when it's a key possession.
Fultz, the pass to Isaac. And here we go. Washington fast break. That one off the back iron and out. The Magic have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. A putback, and Fournier able to finish. Fournier's got 8 points here in this quarter.
I love his work ethic, not to mention his hands. You need both to convert those tip-ins.
Nice ball movement by Washington. Beal dishes to Bryant. The shot that time, not on target. Great D that time from Vucevic. Gordon, the pass to Vucevic. Gets himself open and drills it. Vucevic has got the lead up to 5 now for Orlando.
Look at that shot. Vucevic not afraid to carry the weight, so to speak, in a tough situation. The team knows they can rely on him.
Wall's shot is good.
Oh, Wall embraces pressure. Look, he lives for it. Doesn't shy away when the game is on the line.
There's a minute left in the fourth quarter. Right side, Gordon. Back to Fultz. Over to Wall. Fultz, no good. Fournier, second chance shot. Here's Vucevic over Bryant, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Bradley Beal picks one up.
You know, and a 7-footer that can play the entire court. Vucevic is a tough cover because of that versatility.
The Magic making a switch here. Bamba's checked in.
Those are big. I mean, turns into a 2-possession game. Oh, they feel comfortable going to Bill down the stretch. He's a big-time gamer who welcomes pressure.
Fultz against Wall. Fultz kicks to Bamba. Back to Fultz. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
And it's all about the 3 right here.
That's what they need to tie it. Boy, what a game this has been.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
And that'll be 2 for... And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
This is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
He's able to hit the second one, and that gives them the lead. Washington calls timeout. They're trailing by 1. Just 2 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
And, guys, it all comes down to this. One shot to win the game. They have just enough time to run a play that'll lead to a catch and shoot here on the inbound. Maybe one quick pass and then get it up.
And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic... As they came through the tunnel earlier, the Pacers were already in all. Now the starting group for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the small forward. And for the Pacers, Ogden and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. Sabonis and Turner up front, and it's Warren in at the 3. And it's going to be the Pacers off the tip. Fultz against Brogdon. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor, will likely be the victor.
Oh, and here we go. Isaac's got the fast break chance.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me.
My
With confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself.
Well, he couldn't help himself, couldn't resist. That really was a spectacular play.
Sabonis tips it, and Turner stays with it.
That's all about the ticker for Turner. Big heart, a real juggernaut on the boards who uses those long arms exceedingly well to get second chance opportunities.
Now here's Fultz. Vucevic dishes to Fultz. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. Turner leading the charge. And the shot by Warren, no good. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for Orlando. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Fournier gets a wide open look. Tries again. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Malcolm Brogdon.
And you look at Vucevic, and his tenacity goes up the closer he is to the cup. Defenders try to match his level of physicality down there, which more times than not results in him going to the foul line.
And although the passes aren't flashy by any means, Nikola Vucevic, a very effective playmaker at the pivot.
And Vucevic is very calm when pressed. Reads the defense well and makes the simple but impactful pass. Great in dribble handoffs. It's a big reason he averages almost 4 assists a game.
Here's Fultz after the made shot from Victor Oladipo. Fultz against Brogdon. Fultz the pass to Vucevic. He dishes it to Fournier. And it's sent back by Turner.
Man, the defense of Turner is astounding. I mean, he positioned himself well to come up with a lot of blocks.
The Pacers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Warren kicks to Brogdon. Sabonis. It's good on the putback.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Fournier in the corner. Back to Isaac. That one's not going to go. And Indiana will come the other way. Oladipo for 3. And Vucevic pulls it down. And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Magic. Trailing by 2. 1:52 left here in the first quarter. Pass to Isaac. Kicks it to Fultz. Stolen by Warren. One-on-one here. Brogdon with it. Now guarded by Fultz. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
A shot that Brogdon continues to work on. I like whenever he shoots from the mid-range.
Fultz finds Vucevic. And here's Gordon to the paint. Stolen by Warren. And here's the fast break. Oladipo leading the way. Sabonis, the pass to Oladipo. Warren against Isaac. Out to Turner. Plenty of space. It's hauled in by the Magic. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Lob pass to Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
And Gordon taking advantage of the fact that when he gets up in the air like that, nobody's interested in getting in his way.
Here's Brogdon, drilled from 11 feet out. 50 seconds left to play in the first. Fultz looking around. Pass to Gordon. The layup missed. Pacers leading by 4. Brogdon outside. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Really easy to appreciate Isaac. I mean, a solid teammate who's always ready to share the sugar.
The Pacers have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Here's Brogdon. Again, Brogdon missing.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Fultz finds Isaac. Back to Fultz. Sabonis with the steal. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Pacers lead by 2. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
McConnell and Lamb in the backcourt. Then it's McDermott, and it's Holiday in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. To the left side wing. McDermott for 3. Offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback. Bitadze's got the lead up to 4 now for the Pacers.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Magic moving the ball around. Here's Bamba. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
McDermott for 3. Ross grabs the board. The Magic trail by 4. Bamba with it, now defended by McDermott. Now the fast break, Lamb with the ball. McDermott with it, he's against Bamba. It's stolen by Ennis, and up the court come the Magic on the break. Gordon the pass to Bamba. A rebound by Bitadze. Pacers leading by 4. Holiday attacking. Here's McDermott. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Now here is Augustine. He's covered by McConnell. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second.
And DJ Augustine, a veteran guard who's always had an impact when he's on the floor. He gives you leadership, shooting, and playmaking off the bench.
Tell you what, Greg, when he was with the Pacers during my time working for the team, I really grew to appreciate and respect his game even more than I did from a distance. You're exactly right. I mean, he's a barometer for just about any team he's played on, and that when he plays well, it lifts everybody else's game. That's just the kind of experienced, calming effect veteran he is.
Back to McConnell. Outside, Lamb. McDermott for 3. His shot is good. Scores his 3rd basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Indiana?
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnover.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnover.
And they're able to recover. Once again off the mark, Orlando. On offense, here are the Pacers. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. Out to the right wing. Wide open. Outside Holiday. Beyond the arc. That one no good. And Orlando will come the other way. Bamba passes to Ennis. Here's Gordon. Drops in the layup for 2. Gordon's got 6 points.
And Gordon's jumping ability combined with his reach make him a difficult matchup for any defense, especially when he's operating in the post.
And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. Aaron Holiday is checked in for T.J. McConnell. And to change for the Magic. Carter Williams is checked in. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
Lamb against Carter Williams. And Lamb, here we go. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Greg, good to see Jeremy Lamb back on the floor after his injury. He can still be a productive wing, you think, off the bench for this team.
No doubt about it. More of a finisher for this team. Lamb shouldn't have any lingering effects coming off that ACL. His game's diverse enough to get shots anywhere in the half court, and he'll continue to be a productive player for the foreseeable future.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Turner's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Sabonis comes in for Doug McDermott. And Warren subbed in for Justin Holiday.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
There's 47 seconds left in the first half. Turner looking around. Indiana again missing. The Magic trail by 11. Isaac with the ball. He kicks it to Fournier. Back to Isaac. Good work defensively by Turner.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Lamb, good.
Hey, T.J. Warren is definitely a scorer. He's got a shoot-first mentality, but he'll give it up if you're open.
Here's Fultz. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope. His only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one hand.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit. It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. For the Pacers, the first quarter was pretty even. They were never able to get the lead above 4. They were on a mission. And that's going to do it for...
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces.
Oh, what a dunk!
Well, he's got freakish athleticism, and you can see why he's participated in the slam dunk contest before. This guy can fly.
And finished off by Fultz.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
The Magic trail by 13. And here's Fultz. Isaac left side. Pulls up from the corner. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Boy, so smart and relentless on the offensive glass. Seems to me that Vucevic has that extra sense of tracking down missed shots. Seems to just have a nose for the ball.
Oladipo draws the double. Outside to Brogdon. Sabonis trying to get open. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Fournier in the corner. Vucevic trying to get open. Fournier's shot is off. And it's Sabonis with the ball for the Pacers. And Oladipo has it in the corner. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And just an emotional return from injury for Oladipo last season. He missed over a year due to that knee, and just great to see the young man back on the floor.
Boy, it sure is, Greg. I mean, it didn't take long for Oladipo to show he's still an outstanding player. I mean, he means so much to this team when he's healthy. His energy is infectious, and he's a big-time playmaker and shot maker. It's really hard to miss a full year. But I tell you what, Oladipo did not look rusty for long.
Keeps it alive and staying with the play, Sabonis. Sabonis has got 6.
Boy, I love the aggressive nature with which Sabonis offensive rebounds. He hustles, he's got great energy, but he's also pretty skilled. And you saw all of that right there.
For 3, Fournier. Isaac passes to Gordon. Back to Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
1:58 left in the third quarter. Knocks it loose. Fournier with the ball. Sabonis defending. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Fultz with the ball.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%?
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Turner. Doug McDermott comes in for Domantas Sabonis. Justin Holiday's checked in for Warren. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. Carter Williams against Holiday. 1:15 left in the third quarter. Here's the break. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And the dunk by Bamba.
Boom! At over 7 feet tall with bounce, Bamba, a great option for the alley-oop.
Outside Holiday. Not going to go that time. And Orlando will come the other way. Ross dishes to Ennis. Here's Oladipo, and finished off by Oladipo.
Can't afford to give Oladipo any lanes to the rim. Once he has one, might as well clear out the way.
Carter Williams kicks to Ross. Here's Bamba, and the dunk by Bamba.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
And there's the feed to Holiday. Back to Holiday. McDermott for 3. Rebound by Ennis. And now Orlando on the break. Here's Carter Williams. Holiday with the block. And so it's Indiana with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's worked. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. You've got Jeremy Lamb, and it's Holiday and a power forward. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Ross finds Augustine. Now here's Ross. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Terrence Ross, the wing from Washington, signed a 4-year deal with the Magic in 2019. The team loves what he brings as a 3-and-D type of player.
And Greg, with Ross, he's finally found his role. He's also a great finisher at the rim.
You know, he seemed lost early in his career, with Toronto, but he has found a home with Orlando and is playing his best basketball, knows what's expected of him, and how he can help contribute to wins.
Evan Fournier is checked in for the Magic. Ross passes to Vucevic. To the wing on the left. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Fournier for three. The Pacers pull it in. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
And Orlando making a change here. Fultz is checked in. Ross kicks to Fultz. 6 to shoot. And the shot goes down.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
A shot by McConnell, no good. The Magic trail by 5. Ross with a wide open look. Offensive rebound.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in.
But that's the way to go if you've got good position.
Now McConnell. And Holiday has it in the corner. Now here's McConnell. He's tightly guarded. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Tipped away. Gordon kicks to Vucevic. The dish to Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
You got to clog up the clear lanes to the basket. You can't give him room to operate. When you do, Fultz scorches you with his speed.
Here's Sumner, guarded by Fultz. And Sumner gets it to go. And the Pacers lead by 3.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Turner's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Sabonis comes in for Justin Holiday. Warren's checked in for Lamb. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Fournier dishes to Vucevic. Shot from 12. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Good to see Gordon coming through with a big basket. I mean, he's no stranger to these high-intensity moments.
And there's the pass to Warren. Back to Brogdon. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth. Here's Turner. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Evan Fournier.
And Turner's length causes defenses all kinds of problems. I mean, he really uses that length extremely well to draw fouls.
Oladipo, he's checked in for Indiana. And he ends up making the second, and that will put them up by 2.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs him.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Fultz the pass to Fournier. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make them.
Back to Fultz. Passes it to Gordon. Isaac outside to take the lead. Fournier's shot is off.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And it's Brogdon off the drive. Misses from close range. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Magic. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Sabonis with the steal. Brogdon the pass to Turner. Outside Warren. Back to Turner. Money!
Proving he has the clutch DNA. Love seeing Turner up his game during these big possessions.
Fournier against Oladipo. To take the lead. Can't get the three to fall. And it's put back in by Vucevic. And it's all knotted up.
And it's real easy to see why they turn to Vucevic when the game is close. I mean, he knows how to step up in the clutch. That's the go for your throat mentality on display. Give Oladipo the ball in the clutch, and he's going to give you much.
So a close game sees Indiana take this one. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up for Hello. A look at the starting group for the match. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the small forward. And for Chicago, Markkanen and Carter are up front. White and Levine team up in the backcourt, and it's Porter in at the small forward. Now here's Markkanen. Out to White. The shot, no good. The Magic go the other way with it. Here's Gordon. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
An underrated part, really, of being a sick athlete like Gordon, body control. Used it there to keep the form on his shot.
Here's Levine. Porter in the corner, and stolen by Fournier. Oh, Vucevic in position. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Carter outside. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. They get it back. Here's Levine. Vucevic with the block.
Well-timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spots.
Pass to Fournier. Inside. And that one is off. Nice D from Porter. The Bulls have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Levine, and the jam by Levine.
Beautiful find by Carter. Sees the floor really well for a young big.
Outside Gordon. Back to Fultz. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
And the speed of Fultz is lethal. When he has a full head of steam, he's looking to tear the rim off the hinges.
Now here's Levine, and it's good for 2. Levine's got 6.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Orlando, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game.
And the deep ball has come alive the last few seasons for Zach LaVine. He set a Bulls record for made threes in a season last year.
Hey, Greg, Zach LaVine continues to work and improve his shot, which has been fantastic. He not only trusts his shot at this point, but feels it's a strength now. He's more willing to look for jumpers in big possessions now.
Levine kicks to Markkanen. To the inside, and stolen by Gordon. Isaac outside. There's the dish to Fultz. Lob pass to Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
Levine feeling it out a bit. Count it. 8 points for him.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
White against Fultz. White with the double team. And stolen by White. And here comes White, leading the fast break. And it's sent back by Isaac.
And that long wingspan of Isaac aids him there in turning away shots, but it's also the timing he displays when he attacks the shooter.
Porter passes to Levine, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
This is why Levine's a fan favorite, plays with an exciting, flashy style.
Fultz against White. Now here's Fultz. Defense right on him. Dishes it to Vucevic. Back to Fultz. 5 to shoot. And here we go. Levine heading to the... Oh, my goodness!
Did you see
what a play!
Unbelievable.
The creativity, extreme athleticism. You see why Zach's won the dunk contest multiple times.
It's deflected. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And finished off by Porter.
There's just an ease to Porter's game, even on an explosive play like that.
White against Fultz. Can they get it? It's blocked. Out of bounds. Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession. Ross for three. Tries to save it. Nice D from Levine. And so the first quarter is in the books. Bulls lead by 4. And the second quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
Dunn is out there with Satoransky. Then it's Zach Levine. Then it's Young. And it's Cornette in at the 5. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Here's Augustine. Goes back up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And at almost 7 feet tall, Bamba is hard to cover. He's adept at getting these calls inside.
You know, Greg, you probably know as well as anyone, what was it like going up against the Bulls in the 90s?
You know, it's weird to say, but in a lot of ways, we were a lot like they were. Hall of Fame talent at the coach, a defensive-minded team, but the one difference was, you know, the Bulls had that guy that wore that number 23. I think I'd say that might have been the one difference.
It's good. Hutchinson's got the lead up to 4 now for the Bulls.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Satoransky against Carter Williams. The shot by Satoransky, no good. The Magic shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Ennis dishes to Ross. Bamba trying to break free. No good from Ross. The Bulls have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Satoransky, the pass to Dunn. 3-pointer. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Quick thinking by Satoransky, catching the pass and shooting with confidence.
A tall, strong combo guard who can shoot it as well as pass it. Satoransky played around 30 minutes a game for the Bulls last season as he found a way to impress the team every chance they gave him.
Here's Satoransky, and Bamba pulls it down. Orlando trailing here. To the paint. It's tipped. Young with the steal. And here's the break. Poked loose. Augustine looking around. Got a piece of it. They recover it. To the middle. And the dunk by Bamba.
And how about the 9'6" standing reach Bamba has? I mean, it's unguardable this close. Dunks it with such ease.
Well, the scouting report for Satoransky is this. If he could increase his consistency, Greg, shooting the ball, his game could reach another level.
Yeah, I mean, throughout his career, the percentages have been all over the place. He's not really a volume three-point shooter. The key for Satoransky is good shot selection and just playing under control.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Augustine finds Ross. Now Bamba. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Satoransky with it. Now defended by Carter Williams. So for the Bulls. Valentine comes in for Thaddeus Young. And it's Shaquille Harrison in for Satoransky. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Fultz the pass to Vucevic. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
I really like the awareness from Fultz. It has an ability to know when one of his guys is wide open.
Over to the left wing. Here's Hutchison. Here's Isaac. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
No doubt the size of Isaac is a problem for the defense. Excellent at using that long frame to draw contact.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Bulls. A second chance effort. Carter kicks to Levine. And a miss there on the triple. Orlando leading. Here's Fultz, and he uses the glass on the layup. Fultz has got 6.
And you got to prevent Fultz from getting all the way to the rim. Once he sees an open lane, he just attacks it. He is absolutely relentless.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Here's Fournier. And goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Levine can't hit.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch, but right now he's hurting the team.
And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
And coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Now done. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The dunk with the foul on top of it. So strong.
What I like is when Chris Dunn keeps his poise, keeps his eyes up, good things happen.
The Bulls shooting their first free throw this game. Outside Fournier. Oh my goodness!
Love it. One eye on the rim.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. They were never able to get the lead above 4. They set... That's all for now. Say goodbye to...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Trying to get open is Carter. That one's good, and the Magic lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Levine.
The question for Zach LaVine coming in, will he get strong enough? There's your answer.
Isaac passes to Fournier. Back to Isaac. Down low. Looking for Fournier. Gets it there. Clock at 6. Fultz dishes to Vucevic. Good work defensively by Carter.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Porter passes to Carter. Out to White. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
That's just being out of sync and at the worst time, costly.
Terrence Ross is checked in for Orlando. Michael Carter-Williams comes in for Fultz. And foul. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Carter-Williams with it, and it's Carter picking him up.
Aggressive move off the dribble. Michael Carter-Williams rewarded with a trip to the line.
The Magic shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. So he gets them both. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. And the foul called on Terrence Ross. That is his first foul of the game. Satoransky against Ross. Here's Markkanen. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Bamba's got his 5th rebound in this one. Lob pass to Gordon. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Yeah, love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Low block shot. And it's Orlando with the rebound. And now the fast break. Ross with the ball. Porter pulls it in.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Here's White, and it's blocked by Gordon.
No, I wouldn't test Gordon. With that vertical and length, please try someone else.
And Isaac throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Unloads from 13. And it's Carter-Williams, that time on the assist by Gordon. And now a 9-point Magic lead. Here's Satoransky. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Orlando, they had gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. And that's a foul called on Lauri Markkanen. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Both teams deciding to change it up. Ross finds Augustine. Back to Ross. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Nice play there from Terrence Ross to create something on the trip and earn his way to the line.
It's his first trip to the line. And both free throws good for Ross.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Dunn attacking. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
That time, Carter's length and vertical paying dividends. He has tremendous potential as a rim protector.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And it's sent back by Carter. And they're pushing it up. Carter. And Carter with his second chance points. Carter's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Carter specializes in this, competing on the glass and converting the second chance opportunity.
Ross on the wing, and it's Vucevic in the corner. Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback. And the Magic lead by 9.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Levine finds Carter, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
He's a quality player, Wendell Carter Jr. The future for him is very bright, and he works hard at his game.
Orlando making some changes. Fournier comes in for James Ennis, and it's Fultz in for Augustine. Magic leading by 7. Outside Fournier. Here's the 3. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fournier's got 7 points in the game.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Markkanen passes to Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
This is what they like about Markkanen. He will make the next pass when the defense overplays him.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Passes to Ross. And the pass to Fournier. Back to Ross. Second shot opportunity. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And Levine, here we go. And that one drops for him. Levine's got 8 points in the quarter.
You see the acceleration of Levine on the dribble drive. That's hard to contain.
Stolen by Gordon. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Orlando out in front. They're up by 8. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Valentine and Markkanen, your small and power forwards. And it's Cornette in at the center. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Ross finds Fournier. Another shot. Doesn't go that time. Now Chicago takes it the other way. That's good, and the Orlando lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Markkanen.
Comfortable on the offensive end, Markkanen drawing contact, but maintains his focus.
Fultz dishes to Ross. Back to Fultz. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
To the paint, here's White. Second shot opportunity. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Levine wide open. And it's off from 3-point range. Magic leading by 6. The drive by Vucevic. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2.
And for a big man, Vucevic is pretty efficient at the line. Really has a complete game. And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Young's checked in for Luke Cornette. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Lauri Markkanen. And it's Harrison in for Zach LaVine. Isaac's checked in for Orlando. The shot by Valentine, no good.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Bulls trail by 8. Here's Young, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Jonathan Isaac.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
That free throw good from Thaddeus Young. Chicago making a switch here. Satoransky's checked in. And it's Fultz with the ball for the Orlando Magic. Isaac outside. He dishes it to Vucevic. And Thomas Satoransky gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Satoransky, the pass to Young. Back to Satoransky. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Magic leading by 8. Fultz with the ball. Isaac outside. For 3, Fournier. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got 4 assists in the game. Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you played for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
And Vucevic kicks to Fultz. Back to Vucevic. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And the Magic lead by 9.
Fultz really sees the floor well, and an efficient guard who shares the ball.
And that one's good. Harrison's got 4 points this quarter.
High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
And finished off by Fultz.
Yeah, you got to be aware of that overall athleticism of Fultz. Awesome at getting inside and finishing with power.
Chicago calls timeout. They trail by 9. 1:29 left to play in the final quarter. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Markelle Fultz.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
There must be something about playing in a hostile environment that drives him. He is really fed off that. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to what Billy Donovan said to his team. To be honest, he was fired up. He asked his team, how badly do you want this? Because those guys over there, they're going to give it everything they've got, which means we have to do the same. See if they can match them emotion for emotion. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks.
Beasting on defense. First, he closes out hard on the shooter, then he attacks the glass. Filthy.
Levine can't hit. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
Pass to Vucevic. White against Fultz. Pulls it up. Tips it up, and it's put back in by Vucevic.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
And again, no good by Chicago. Isaac outside. For 3, Fournier. It's off.
I'll tell you, Otto Porter was all over that.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. And in the locker room, each guy has been going over.
Kevin, thanks very much. The Wizards.
Oh, I love that story. David, thank you. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the small forward position. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3 slot.
Well, there are times where the court vision gets questioned, but Rui Hachimura, the delivery, sets up his teammate. Really well done.
And what Brian has been showing more and more of is the ability to read the floor and make good decisions.
Right, Greg. This is a very smart guy who dominated in high school and college just because of his size. He overwhelmed opponents. Now we're seeing him pass out of double teams. Shot selection is better. Timing and pick and roll is now superb. This guy has really grown.
Now here's Fultz after the miss from Vucevic.
Well, this is where the effectiveness of Thomas Bryant's wingspan is on display. What nice coverage.
Wall looking it over. Pass to Bonga. 6 on the shot clock. Hachimura kicks to Wall. To the middle from 10 feet out. And he overshot that one, missing. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Orlando. Now the dish to Fournier. Isaac passes to Vucevic. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. So it's the Wizards now. To the inside. Here's Bryant. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
Boy, tremendous focus from the big man, Thomas Bryant, making the difficult finish look pretty routine. That's nice.
Here's Fultz. No good on that one. Wall with some nice D. The Wizards have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Outside Bryant. Here's Bonga. He's covered by Isaac. Left side Beal. The pass to Hachimura. Shot clock at 6. Inside. Bonga gets the bucket.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Fultz. Fournier in the corner. Fultz the pass to Isaac. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss.
Well, conversions have been a problem. 0 for 4.
Back to Hachimura. Over Fultz. And that one hits back iron.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
And they double up Gordon. Washington with the rebound.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Beal the pass to Hachimura. Beal with it. Nice ball movement by Washington. There's the triple. And Vucevic pulls it down.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Greg, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There is no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best, and I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys.
Yes,
They're truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
And here we go. The Wizards fast break. It's Beal on the wing. He's guarded by Fournier. Beal up top. Pass to Bryant. Outside for Beal from deep. That shot off the mark. So Orlando will take it the other way. Top pass to Gordon, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Wall, and Wall with the slam.
How about that vertical by John Wall, getting up in a big way for that dunk.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And the shot goes in from Fultz.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Now here's Wall to the inside. Here's Bryant. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Washington Wizards with a 6-point. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Ennis out there with Bamba. Then it's Carter Williams. Then there's DJ Augustine. And it's Ross in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic.
And guys, what you love about DJ Augustine is the leadership he provides to the young guys. They'll lean on him for advice, for knowledge, for sets. This guy is just a key cog. An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Carter Williams against Payton. Back to Mahinmi. Payton finds Mahinmi. Just 5 to shoot. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. Nurtinus. And Bamba pulls it down.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
I tell you what, that's an excellent pass there. Carter Williams almost with like a 6th sense to see the play as it developed.
Here's Payton after the Magic pick up 2. Pass to Bertens. Back to Brown. To the paint. Mahinmi kicks to Bertans. And the 3 off target.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here. And at last year's trade deadline, it surprised some people that Bertans was one of the hottest names out there.
Right. Bertans goes from a guy who was getting limited minutes in San Antonio to playing around 30 per game for Washington. There were reports that suggested the Wizards were asking for at least 1 first-round pick and maybe a sweetener. Boy, does that show you the value of a sweet shooting big man.
Now here's Carter Williams. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Now Ross. Pass to Carter Williams. To the 3-point line, it's Augustine. No good. That would have tied it.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
The 3 from Bertans. Rebound by the Magic. Ennis with the ball. Dishes it to Bamba. He kicks to Carter Williams. Ennis taking his time here. Here's Bamba. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Another miss by Orlando. Washington has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Here's Bertans for 3. Out to Payton on the wing. Brown. They need this one. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Brown the pass to Bertens. Over in the corner, Brown. Payton with the ball. Bamba picks him up. The pass to Bertens. Throws it up high. Mahinmi's shot is good. And the Wizards lead by 4.
Yeah, over the years, Mahinmi has become more and more offensive-minded. You get him a paint touch, he's thinking score it.
Augustine dishes to Ross. Kicks to Carter Williams. Basket counts.
Well, you like how aggressive he is making a play at the rim against length.
You have got to believe that you can score against size on the interior. How about the aggressive, assertive move there?
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Vucevic checked in for Bamba. Gordon comes in for Ennis. Isaac's checked in for Ross. And Fournier subbed in for Augustine.
Boy, the court vision, the intelligence that John Wall is putting on display. This is great stuff.
Fournier against Beal. And Fournier kicks to Carter Williams. Back to Fournier. Isaac passes to Vucevic. Hachimura grabs the miss. Wizards leading by 3. Up the floor. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Well, Bradley Beal increasingly becoming a dangerous playmaker. What a pretty pass.
Ball against Carter Williams. And there it is for him. Carter Williams has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Passes it to Wagner. Outside, Wall. Takes a 3. Beal can't get it to go. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Magic. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. And a wide open look for Hachimura. A quick shot there, and it's off target. The Magic trail by 3. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Pass to Isaac, and it's Carter Williams in the corner. Back to Isaac. He dishes it to Carter Williams. Isaac passes to Vucevic. Here's Gordon. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Now just a 1-point Wizards lead.
Well, you have to admire the strength of Aaron Gordon. This guy is adept at finding his way through intense defense.
And a close game. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. After the first 2 quarters of play, it's Washington in control. They lead by 1 point. Kenny, what was your impression? And that'll do it for...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. One guy who's been getting it done is Michael Carter Williams.
But really, the numbers aren't gaudy. They don't stick out, but his energy and impact does.
There's no doubt, and he's affected the game in any number of ways, and he's definitely important to the success of this team.
So the Wizards 5 right now. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle, and it's Bonga in at the 3 spot. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
The Magic trail by 5. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Here's Fultz. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And it's Gordon missing. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. So for the Magic, Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic, and Terrence Ross is subbed in for Jonathan Isaac.
In a tough season a year ago for Aaron Gordon, Doris, fell short of the output he had the last few years and had a tough time hitting from the outside.
Look, Greg, you're an former NBA player, so you know the history here. Trying to find a rhythm while fighting through injuries is very difficult to do. This guy's got unbelievable athleticism. He's sharpening his skills. I think it's just a matter of time for Aaron Gordon. You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
It's stolen by Brown. Bertans passes to Bryant. Looking for Bertans. He gets it there. Puts the move on. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And one of the premier floor spacers in this game now, Bertans. Greg presents a matchup nightmare.
I mean, no one can challenge his shot. He's 6'10", has that high quick release, and can hit it from 30 feet. 2 years in a row now, he's been over 42% from range. And the scary part is he's starting to round out the rest of his game.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Ennis comes in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Now, here's Bertans. 10-point lead. This is their biggest.
That's pure power, pure effort. Jan Mahimi going to the rack with bad intentions.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Ross with a wide open look. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
The Magic trail by 12. They need this. Magic working now with the new shot clock. He can't get it to go. Washington's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Bertans finds Smith. Back to Bertans. From deep. In the corner, Smith with it. Banked in off the glass. Smith's got the lead up to 14 now for Washington.
The defensive intensity must pick up. It hasn't been the same this half.
Hey, yo, right here, right here.
And here's Augustine. The dish now to Ross. To the left side wing. Ennis. No good from outside. Now the Wizards with it. They've gone on a 13-0 run. Pound kicks to Bertans. That one, no good. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Augustine in the corner. Another miss by Orlando. Washington leading now by 14. Over to the wing. Pass to Bertans. Down low. Mahimi down low. Covered by Bamba. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. The 3 from Bertans. Washington gets it back. Here's Brown. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Wizards lead by 16.
Well, if you use your strength and your power and a little bit of relentlessness, as Jan Mahimi does, he cleans up.
And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
From deep three-point range. Off on that one. And so it's the Washington Wizards looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. A moment now to reset the lineups brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. And so in the game for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac into the 3.
And how about this, Doris? For all of his offensive accomplishments, Beal has said he wants to make the all-defensive first team at some point.
Well, he has the instincts, the athleticism, and the tenacity to do exactly that, Greg. The problem is he has had to expend so much energy at the offensive end. But what you love is he's willing to take on difficult challenges. That should help him qualify.
Now here's Beal. After the miss from Vucevic. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Fournier in the corner, shoots over Beal. Fournier's shot is off. Wizards leading by 15. And the pass to Wagner. Here's Bonga. And it's Beal in the corner. Top of the key. It's hauled in by Gordon.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Vucevic trying to get open. That one goes. Count it.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
Outside, Beal. Jacks up a three. They get the rebound. Wagner passes to Bonga. Beal deciding where to go with it. Shoots over Vucevic. And that one is good from Bradley Beal. Beal's got 4 points this quarter.
You've got to have a short memory. Put a core first half in your rear view and now make an impact.
Fultz kicks to Vucevic. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Outside Fournier. 6 to shoot. From deep. Orlando getting another chance here. Ball's knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for the Wizards. Now here's Beal. To the middle. Here's Bryant. Drilled from 11 feet out. And the Wizards lead by 17. Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something that I can honestly say, as a kid, you dream about a lot of things, winning, you know, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised.
You've got to stay between Aaron Gordon and the basket, particularly in transition. If you don't, you're toast.
Passes it to Bonga. It's Beal on the wing. He's guarded by Fournier. Wall's shot is off.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Just put the pass in his vicinity, and Aaron Gordon will take care of the rest.
1:36 left in the fourth quarter. Wall passes to Bryant. The kick out to Wall. Now Beal lets it go with the three. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Isaac's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Oh, Vucevic in position, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And here's Bryant for 3. It's hauled in by Gordon. The Magic trail by 11. Fultz looking around. Pass to Isaac. Fournier, that's for 2. Gordon. It's good on the putback.
Well, at 6'9", great athlete, Aaron Gordon can be a problem on the glass.
Beal finds Bryant. Back to Beal. Shoots over Fournier. A good look from Hachimura. The Wizards with another miss.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Well, Markelle Fultz continues to develop his floor awareness. Passes like that will create all kinds of chemistry.
Now here's Beal. Wall dishes to Beal. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Orlando now. They're on a 12-4 run. Count it!
Well, this game separates the men from the boys. Aaron Gordon, big-time delivery.
And Bryant kicks to Beal. The three-pointer, no good. Missed. And so Washington takes the win. They seem to... All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. Sabonis and Turner up front, and it's Brogdon in at the point guard position. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. Pulls up on the elbow, and it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
You know, Malcolm Brogdon is so good in so many ways. He's got an old school game and approach. Nothing flashy, but everything effective and done well. Always aware of the situation he's in. Knows when to pass, when to shoot it. Runs the pick and roll exquisitely. And is an excellent teammate. Boy, what an asset he is to the Pacers.
Now the Pacers moving it up. Shot from 12. And good that time.
Boy, Brogdon's such an efficient shooter. Not any wasted motion at all. He can create a good look in just about any situation.
Now here's Fournier. Takes the 3. No good on the shot. So the Pacers will take it the other way.
And without a doubt, Brogdon saw more usage with the Pacers, and, man, he stepped up to the challenge.
And, you know, Greg, his shooting percentage did dip with the added usage, but he was still efficient for his position, and I thought he blossomed as a playmaker, too. I mean, he created well for others and really was a catalyst for the Pacers' success.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Fultz finds Vucevic.
And Clark, you can see Nikola Vucevic following the trend of many other centers in our league. He's incorporating that three-point shot into his arsenal.
Well, how about these numbers, Craig? I mean, Vucevic was taking over 4 threes a game. That's like a perimeter player on some teams. I mean, he shoots a respectable clip from that range, but I think it's part of just trying to keep other centers honest as to why he shoots that many.
Here's Brogdon with the tip, and Turner stays with it.
Boy, how about the determination of Turner? I mean, he's a wrecking ball on the glass on both ends of the floor. Just doesn't give up on plays.
Now here's Fultz. Here's Vucevic. They get it again. Isaac passes to Fultz. Magic moving the ball around. Fournier's shot is off. The Pacers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Warren kicks to Turner. Isaac against Oladipo. Warren, the pass to Sabonis. Makes it off the glass.
The hard way there, guys. Sabonis, a tough player, does not shy away from contact.
For 3, Fournier. The Pacers pull it in.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3 ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Yep, that one goes.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now here's Fultz. Isaac passes to Fultz. Stolen by Brogdon. And oh, here we go. Warren's got it. The fast break chance. Passes to Oladipo. Uncovered. It's good. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Pacers.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Well, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Now here's Fournier after Malcolm Brogdon's miss. Got that one up quick.
And Fournier is a very confident player. I mean, you can just see it. A very efficient shooter off the dribble.
The kick out to Oladipo. Brogdon looking it over. Over Fultz. The shot by Brogdon, no good.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Here's Vucevic, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Victor Oladipo.
Enjoy how Vucevic nice into the lane. I mean, given his size, not many guys can contest him without fouling.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Bamba is checked in for Gordon. Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Ross is checked in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Here's Bitadze. Here's McDermott. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Back to Ennis. Pass to Augustine. To the paint. The layup off target.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
And that concludes the first quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
On the court for Indiana, McConnell and Lamb in the backcourt. Then it's McDermott, and it's Bitadze in at the 5 down low. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul, 3 guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness. All the while, he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst, partner, but a fan and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed. Here's Carter Williams, and Carter Williams slams it in.
Boy, I like how Carter Williams runs in transition. A terrific fast break, open court player who knows exactly what to do in those situations.
And McConnell gets it to go. The Magic trail by 5. Augustine with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here we go, one-on-one. Lets it go from 11. Bamba with the block.
Boy, great timing and awareness there from Bamba. He sends shots away on the daily.
Pacers leading by 5.
And Clark, last season for Mo Bamba, another step in his progression. Still limited minutes. The team waiting for things to click for the young man.
Agreed. I mean, it's the offense that needs the most work, Greg, but they knew he was going to be a project. They knew this was going to be a work in progress with Mo Bamba, but his defense is already there. I mean, he can hit the glass and protect the rim with the best of it.
Augustine, no luck. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Pacers. They've led by as much as 10. McDermott passes to Bitadze, and Bamba pulls it down. The Magic have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Leaps for it, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Ross. Gordon's checked in for Orlando. Fournier comes in for DJ Augustine. Indiana also making some changes. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Sabonis comes in for Doug McDermott. And Aaron Holiday is subbed in for TJ McConnell. Sabonis, Turner. And Turner stays with it.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball.
That's exactly right. No need to catch it when you've got the kind of soft hands that he does.
Holiday goes in, and Holiday throws it down.
Nice feed, just like his dad. Sabonis is an excellent passing big man. The passing gene was passed on.
Now here's Gordon. It's Fournier on the wing, guarded by Holiday. Fournier dishes to Ross. Clock at 6. To end the cold streak. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Bamba.
Boy, good strength that time from Bamba. He's accustomed to getting bodied on the way up and still finding a way to finish.
Holiday goes in. Sabonis. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got 5 rebounds tonight. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
For 3, Ross can't hit that one. So Indiana will take it the other way. And here's Holiday. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Takes the 13-footer. The putback. And Holiday is right there. And the Pacers lead by 9.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now, here's Fournier. Off target from outside.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
And Turner kicks to Lamb. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Orlando, they've gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Count it, and the Pacer lead has been cut to just 7 points in the basket from Gordon.
Boy, you look at Gordon, he is cut up now. Fantastic at being able to overcome physical defenses because of his own physicality.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Vucevic checked in for Michael Carter-Williams. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Evan Fournier. And it's Fultz in for Ross. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Indiana. Victor Oladipo comes in for Lamb. Warren, the pass to Sabonis. Back to Warren. Inside. And Turner with the basket on the assist by Warren. Turner's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Hey, T.J. Warren is definitely a scorer. He's got a shoot-first mentality, but he'll give it up if you're open.
And so it's Indiana in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2. For the Pacers, the first quarter was pretty even. At the end of 1, they were able to end up with a 5. And
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You gotta like what Miles Turner, guys, has done in this game.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. I mean, they've got to do a better job boxing out.
Gordon and Bamba, the combo inside. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. And that's the group for Steve Clifford as we begin the second half. Fournier's shot is off.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Now, here's Sabonis. Shoots over Fournier. No good off the back of the rim.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
And without a doubt, one of the big reasons why the Pacers were so tough last year was Domantas Sabonis. He continued to improve and was a statistical monster across the board.
And, you know, Greg, the biggest jump for Sabonis was on the glass. I mean, his rebounding went to another level. And he's a terrific rebounder at both ends, but especially at that offensive end. And he bangs that glass all the time. He attacks missed shots like his life depends on it.
Bamba back to Fultz. He can't hit that time. Good D by Brogdon. Pacers leading by 8. It's Brogdon on the wing. That's tipped. Isaac with the steal. And now Orlando on the break. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Oladipo. Here's Brogdon. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And one thing I like about Brogdon is his size. A huge 6'10" wingspan for a guard. Gives him an advantage in matchups. Lets him finish over smaller defenders as well.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Vucevic, he's checked in for Bamba. James Ennis comes in for Aaron Gordon, and DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Indiana also making some changes. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Miles Turner. Doug McDermott comes in for Sabonis. And it's TJ McConnell in for Oladipo. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
Establish his position with a strong base. You got to box out Vucevic better than that.
Outside Warren. And there's the pass to McConnell. Brogdon outside. Pass to Bitadze. Clock is at 3. Shoots over Vucevic. Bitadze can't hit. And great with Brogdon and his size, it allows flexibility on defense as well.
Yeah, I mean, it makes switching on the pick and roll easier with him at the top. There isn't a lot of flash to how Brogdon plays on the floor, but you can't deny how impactful he is in all facets.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Warren, the pass to Bitadze. Here's McConnell. Indiana again missing. The Magic trail by 6. 1:41 left to play in the third. For 3, Fournier tips it up, and it's put back in by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 9.
Oh, man, just beast mode on the glass there. He was not going to be denied on that play.
Brogdon with it. Defended now by Fournier. McDermott for 3. And the Pacers can't get it to go. The Magic have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Looking to end his cold spell. Fournier's shot is off.
Yeah, you know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now here's Fournier. No good on the 3.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Got that bucket in no time at all. And it's an 8-point Pacer lead.
Brogdon does a nice job using his body close to the basket. He's a strong guard who knows what to do down there.
Count that bucket. 35 seconds left to play here in the third. Brogdon outside. Warren finds McConnell. It gets rebounded by Ennis. And so it's Augustine who will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Vucevic to the pass to Ennis. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Vucevic, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Now just a 4-point Indiana lead.
Vucevic is known as being an excellent offensive rebounder, in part because he does such a good job at getting the ideal position for these putback throwdowns.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice...
And so it's Indiana, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. We've got Doug McDermott. He's out there with Victor Oladipo. And it's Bitadze in at the center position. Here's Sumner. Up again. It's good on the putback. And the Pacers lead by 8.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Here's Fultz. It's rebounded by Indiana. Here's Bitadze. Passes it to McConnell. He's looking for Isaac and finds him. Pass break. Here come the Magic. Gordon's running. Pass to Isaac. Kicks it to Fultz. Now here's Ross. He's covered by McConnell. Shot clock at 6. Gordon, the pass to Fultz, and stolen by McConnell. And here's the fast break. Oladipo leading the way.
Boy, I love how unselfish Oladipo is. Great at getting his teammates involved in on-time, on-target passes.
Now Fultz. Now the pass to Vucevic. Down low. Isaac misses. Indiana leading by 10. McDermott for three. It's rebounded by Fultz. One-on-one fast break. Here's Gordon. Here's Vucevic. A beautiful reverse layup. Vucevic has got 10 points here in the second half.
They've cashed in on a lot of second chance opportunities here in the second half. That extra effort will help them cut into this deficit.
Now here's McConnell. Pass to Sumner. Passes it to Bitadze. That shot misses. Great D that time from Vucevic. The Magic trail by 8. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Oladipo, and finished off by Oladipo.
Yeah, I'd like to see more passes like that from McDermott, especially when guys are open.
Orlando, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Fultz, the pass to Vucevic. Back to Fultz. For three, Ross. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, great hustle from Gordon using his patented vertical to sky up for the board.
Here's Sumner, defended by Gordon. Pass to Bitadze. McDermott, no one around him, hits it from three-point range. McDermott's got the lead up to 11 now for Indiana. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And a closer look here at the hustle stance for the Pacers.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And how about the work they're doing also on the offensive glass? Creating those extra opportunities has been critical.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. Ennis comes in for Aaron Gordon. And Evan Fournier subbed in for Jonathan Isaac. Bamba dishes to Fournier. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Fires the three. The shot will not fall. So the Pacers will take it the other way. Holiday with it. Now guarded by Ennis. The kick out to Holiday. Lets it go from deep. Connects from three-point range. And the Pacers lead by 13.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
There's the pass to Brogdon. To the inside. Here's Turner. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Fournier's shot is off. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. A solid. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The skyline of Orlando. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Markkanen and Carter are up front. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Porter at the 3, the small forward. And for Orlando, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. Markkanen can't get it to go.
That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when he blows the finish.
And finished off by Fultz.
Possessing the athleticism to hammer it down, you better check out Fultz. He's demonstrating how powerful he can be.
White finds Levine. And Levine with the slam.
Easy to see why Levine won the dunk contest in 2016. I mean, he has endless ups on some highs and lows for Kobe White in his rookie season. But you can see the upside he possesses, Kevin. White can get hot and fill it up in a hurry.
And here's White. Second chance shot. Here's Carter. Lays it up and banks it in.
Oh, man, what a good job by Carter. I mean, he takes complete control of the paint and finishes the play strong.
White against Fultz. And it's good, 2 points.
And with White, how about a 23-point quarter early in his NBA career?
White's numbers were pretty bad overall. But with that huge quarter he had, the streaky shooting, you can see what lies ahead for him.
Levine can't hit. Magic have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And he gets the bucket.
That's what I'm talking about. That's a perfect 4-for-4 start for them. Now they're just getting all the shots they want.
The Bulls have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And a wide open look for Porter. Misses the 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Buries it from 3-point range.
Their hot start keeps getting hotter. 5 for 5 now to keep things going.
Levine against Fournier. Got a piece of it. Isaac outside. Fournier in the corner. He's looking for Isaac and finds him. And Isaac throws it down.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
Now here's White. Right side Markkanen. Shot to stop the run, and the layup is good. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue. And quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting, you know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted.
Oh, Levine is such an explosive player. He's able to fight through the contact and get it to go.
Here's Fultz, and finished off by Fultz.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
Out to White. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
No easy way to stop White on the drive. He's got speed and agility on his side.
Orlando leading by 7. Here's Fultz. He doesn't hit that one. Good work defensively by Carter. And then Levine with the jam.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Back to Fultz. It's stolen by Carter. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. Levine with the ball. That one falls, coming off Carter's feed. Levine's got 8.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
Fultz dishes to Fournier. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Had about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. Ennis comes in for Aaron Gordon. Terrence Ross is checked in for Jonathan Isaac. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. Carter Williams, he's checked in for Fournier. There's 37 seconds left in the first. Bulls trail by 5. And Satoransky wide open. He fires. Sinks the triple.
The accuracy on Satoransky's three-point shot is terrific. I mean, he totally honed in on his mechanics.
Ross for 3. They get the rebound. Bamba missed inside. Satoransky the pass to Hutchison. And it's Young finishing it off.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Here's Augustine. Ball stolen. Here's Hutchison. And that one released in time, but no good.
Look, that was the long arms of Carter Williams right there, the bug shooters.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, how many coaches say, we want to start fast? Now, let's see if they can maintain that intensity.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So, the Bulls 5 right now. They've got Thomas Satoransky. He's out there with Chris Dunn, and it's Young in at the 4 slot. Here's Cornette, covered by Bamba. Now, here's Dunn. Here's Cornette.
And he just takes pleasure in shutting his man down. I love seeing Bamba work this hard on that end of the floor. Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Valentine's checked in for Chandler Hutchison. The Magic shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
The pass to Young. And Young with the stuff.
Now, once Satoransky sees the open man, he gives it away. He knows how to run an effective offense.
And see, well, Satoransky doesn't have many years of NBA experience, but he plays like a vet due to his time over in Europe.
I agree with you, G.A. Satoransky's he's a great decision maker. He's been a winner and a natural leader in the locker room. Every player he's played with has had great things to say about him.
Augustine against Young. Augustine dishes to Ennis. Dunn with some nice D. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They trail by 1. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Dunn. The second chance points on the tip in. Dunn's got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Here's Cornette, covered by Bamba. The kick out to Young. Dunn against Augustine. Dunn passes to Cornette. 4 on the clock. Stolen by Bamba. Satoransky against Carter Williams. Here's Augustine, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed, but it's always existed. And the reality is this: you become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
Augustine against White. Augustine, that's good. Augustine's got 7.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
And then Carter with the jam.
Well, the defense just handed White that assist. I mean, he smartly feeds a wide-open shooter.
The Magic have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. For 3, Fournier, that's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
It's a seesaw battle. Both teams are pretty evenly matched, and the score reflects that.
Harrison kicks to Carter. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. The Magic making a switch here. Fultz is checked in. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Levine's checked in for Harrison. And Markkanen throws it down.
Because he's so dangerous, the D is often drawn to Levine. I mean, it opens up some wide passing lanes for him.
1:11 left now here in the second. Fultz finds Isaac. Now Gordon. He's guarded by Markkanen.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Bulls have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. On the wing, Porter. White the pass to Porter. Back to White. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Launches a 3. The Bulls keep it alive.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
32 seconds left here in the second. Fournier's shot is off. Chicago has gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. Back to Markkanen. Bulls moving the ball around. Levine can't hit. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Gordon. No good that time. Excellent D there from Markkanen. Bulls shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
You have to appreciate the value of an acrobatic showman like Levine. I mean, his antics will keep your squad and the crowd pumped up.
Gordon for 3. 3 seconds left. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Isaac.
Straight up effort gets him those points. That's what it's all about on the offensive glass.
So thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. Zach LaVine was the man in the first. He had 10 points and that's
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3. That's who's out there for Orlando. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
White down low, guarded by Fultz.
That's size winning out. I mean, he needed every single inch to haul in that rebound.
And it's Gordon penetrating and trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Markkanen. Magic shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Fournier, that's for two. Keeps it alive, and it's put back in by Vucevic. And the Magic lead by 2.
They needed that. They were getting a little tense after starting the half 0 for 3.
And White kicks to Carter. Back to White. Uses the glass to finish the layup. White's got it all tied up now for Chicago.
Well, there's a certain level of fearlessness we see from White, not fazed by that contact on the shot.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Porter dishes to Carter, kick out to Levine. And the jam by Levine.
Well, that's the specialty of Levine's. I mean, if you're the defense, you got to know he's looking to dunk it home. Make a poster on you.
Back to Fultz. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
No, absolutely not. In his mind, no one can stop him on that, no matter the size.
Now, how did he manage to change his shot midair?
Fournier passes to Fultz. Back to Fournier. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Bamba is checked in for Gordon. Ennis comes in for Isaac, and it's Carter Williams in for Markelle Fultz. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Young comes in for Markkanen. Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. And Satoransky subbed in for Kobe White. And Levine, here we go. And they pick up 2. Levine's got 6 here in this quarter.
His individual effort has been outstanding tonight, and it's helped him grab the lead.
The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
The activity from Bamba when he's playing with a high motor, watch out.
There's Levine, and the jam by Levine.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high, fantastic one-hand jam. Carter Williams kicks to Ennis. Fournier for 3. Orlando gets it back. 1:41 left here in the third quarter. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
There's Levine. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. Levine's got 20.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
For 3, Fournier. They grab their own miss. Vucevic. It doesn't go for him. The Bulls have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. And then Levine with the jam.
And this gets the team fired up. Levine is an energizer who enjoys dropping the hammer on the drive.
Levine against Fournier. Inside. Here's Bamba. The putback. The rebound by Young.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Well, just off his game, forcing a few shots, not letting the game come to him naturally.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Chicago shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
But what you like about Satoransky, I mean, he's really involved. His decision-making skills, the shot selection, he's just become a lot more dependable over the years.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Mohamed Bamba. Isaac comes in for Ennis. Ross, he's checked in for Fournier. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Michael Carter Williams. Deflects the pass. Fultz with the ball. Now guarded by Dunn. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Here's Harrison. He's guarded by Ross. 2 points. That one goes.
They would love to see every possession in with a high percentage shot like that.
From past the arc. That shot off. And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen for the Chicago Bulls. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So for Chicago right now, Porter is out there with Valentine. Then there's Dunn. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And it's Harrison in at the two-guard spot. That is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Fultz. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Knocked away. On the wing, Porter. Over Gordon. Porter kicks to Markkanen. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession.
Yeah, with no defensive pressure at all, you've got to be able to make that exchange.
And the Bulls making a change here. Carter's checked in. Back to Fultz. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Isaac passes to Gordon. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
I love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon. That free throw good from Harrison. Kobe White, he's checked in for Chicago. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And the jam by Ross.
Solid court awareness. Leave someone open on Fultz squad and you're going to regret it.
White against Fultz. Out to Carter. Back to White. Down low. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. And again, no good by Chicago. The Magic trail by 4. Here's Gordon. Vucevic trying to get open. And the basket by Gordon.
And there's just so much athleticism to Gordon's game. Good luck trying to contain him inside.
Now here's Valentine. He's covered by Isaac. Isaac with some nice D. And the jam by Ross.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Yeah, it seems like whenever one team scores, the other comes right back with a bucket of its own.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Markelle Fultz.
And he's in a complete groove right now. I don't think they can stop him altogether, but they at least need to make him work a little harder than he has been.
For the Magic, Aminu comes in for Jonathan Isaac, and Evan Fournier subbed in for Ross. The Bulls also changing it up. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Denzel Valentine, and Zach LaVine subbed in for Harrison. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to what Billy Donovan said to his team. This is still a close game, and he told us guys, we're not far away. We can still get this one. If we seize the moment, we can walk away with the win. Guys?
Thank you, David. Fournier. It's good on the putback. And the Magic lead by 4.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. White against Fultz. Shoots over White.
Well, a step in the right direction. Markkanen must continue to make these kinds of efforts on defense.
Kept alive. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vucevic. Here's White. To the paint to stop the run. And Carter lays it up and in.
The fearlessness of Carter Jr. Outstanding job upping his intensity.
Fournier in the corner. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got his 5th assist in this one.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Carter kicks to Porter. Bean passes to Carter. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
What concentration from the big man right there. Carter Jr., I mean, he's experienced at converting difficult baskets.
Pass to Gordon. Vucevic up top. Looking for Fournier and gets it there. Vucevic dishes to Fultz. Stolen by Markkanen. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Levine with the ball. Got a hand on it.
And love how high Fultz gets on these rejections, utilizing his terrific length to spike shots back.
55 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to...
And the background of how the whole coach's challenge rule came into effect started back a few years ago. G League tried it out. They had it in the Summer League, and I think it's a great advancement.
Well, there's no doubt how proactive the league, Greg, has been in identifying new ways to ensure the officiating is as good as it can be. This seemed to be really just part of the natural progression. And it adds, in fact, even a bit of an additional interest level as well. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Markelle Fultz.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent. Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
Fournier's shot is off.
Look, the more threes he misses, I mean, the more he wants to take.
Oh, wow!
Nice! Oozing with confidence right now. You got to love seeing Levine capitalize in the clutch.
To end the run. Got it! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Now, this is why Fultz is out here. When the game gets tight, he feels comfortable stepping up to the plate.
And White kicks to Carter. Kick out to Levine. Here's Porter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
People may not see how quick Porter is on these drives. Sometimes he has no choice but to whack.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Comes through big. Now they can put everything they have into guard against the three.
There's 10 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Fultz the pass to Gordon. Misses the tray. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. This win, such a tremendous